Okay, I'm going to go over how to use your calculator for some of the skills you need to be able to do in statistics. So, starting with entering data, we hit the stat key. Edit is number 1, so you can hit number 1 or enter. Then I've already got data entered in here, so I'm going to leave it. All right, so enter your data here. If you need to clear your data, you go all the way up to L1 and then you hit clear, enter. Don't hit delete, enter, hit clear, enter. Once your data is entered, you can hit second mode to get you out of there. To graph a histogram, we first want to check y equals and make sure everything's cleared out of here. So I'm going to clear everything out in here. Second quit to get back out of there. Alright, stat plot is under y equals but in blue. So we hit second y equals, number 1 or enter. I want to turn this plot on. The histogram is the one that looks like a bar graph where the bars are touching. So I'm going to select that one. And to graph, I'm always going to start by hitting zoom 9. So if you're graphing a histogram, I will give you a window. So to change your window, you go to the window button. And let's just, man, these are pretty good numbers, really. We could change this to 0 and this to 10. Now we're going to hit graph. We don't want to hit zoom 9 again. Once we've changed the window, we just want to hit graph. So it's going to look roughly the exact same because I didn't change very much. To graph a box plot, we go back to second y equals. It's already turned on. Now there's 2 box plots. The first one will graph outliers. If there's any outliers, it'll graph them. The second one will just graph the whole set. So I'm going to graph the one with outliers. Again, I'm going to hit zoom 9. We always start with zoom 9. So we can see this one does have a high outlier. If we hit the trace button, we can go left and right to see the values. So there's a minimum of 600, Q1, Q2, which is the median, Q3, the maximum, and the outlier. Second quit to get out of there, and then the summary statistics. So again, under stat, this time over to calc, and number 1, we want 1 variable statistics. Make sure this says L1, hit enter until you get to calculate. Now the values we need to know in here are X bar, which is the mean, S sub X is the standard deviation, then if you scroll to the bottom, the last 5 numbers are the 5-number summary. So these are the 5 numbers that are part of the box plot. Minimum, Q1, Q2, Q3, maximum.